What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we'll be doing what Deku had Abolla Burst Part 4. Now, before I continue the video, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment any suggestions for new other what ifs that you want me to do. Let's get on with the video. So, where we left off, the USJ attack, just finished and all that. Uh, as the whole talks about the sports festival. And that's just what this whole part's gonna be about, the sports festival. So Deku, he starts training to use more of his, he tries to train more and more and more, like trying to use his core burst more, tries to get used to it, because like he's never used it up until the up until the sludge villain attack. That's when he started actually using it. So he has to learn more about his quirk. When people asked him in the bus, what's his quirk? He's like, even I don't know. I haven't used it up until my sludge for an attack. And like, he kind of exposed his second quirk, I think. I mean, if he didn't, then he's gonna expose it in the sports festival. But probably the fight between Deku and Bakugo, because I know, because just cut that part out. Cut that part out. Cut that part out. Editor. Okay. So Deku starts training. He trains one for all. He trains his quirk one for all. He figured out a way to make sure that the lightning doesn't show. Because like throughout most of this, I think I said he used one for all. I'm saying that he didn't use one for all because he didn't want to show that he has the quirk. So he tries to figure out a way to make sure he doesn't use it once for all, but to the point where it's not like visible. So that's what he's gonna try to do. And at this point, he's able to control 25%. So once for all, that's a big boost for him. So I'm gonna say half of 25 would be for Deku. I'm gonna say that he will use 12%. 12% is the max where he can't, like where the lightning will show. So 12% is where he can't go above. So he's at 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%. No lightning, 5%, 6%, 7%, 8%, 9%, 10%, still no lightning, 11, 12, and no lightning until 12. And at 13 is when he sees the lightning. Like it's not big and significant, but like if you were up close, like if you were fighting them, you would notice it. They could either want it to be noticeable at all. So 12% is the highest you can go. And I'm gonna say, okay, sorry about that. It's just my mom asked me to do something real quick, and I'm back. So I think I left off with Deku figuring out that he could use 12% of one for all instead of using like 25%. He's able to use 20% of one for all. So now that Deku can do this, he's like, okay, that means he can use one for all the in the sports festival, which hypes him up a little bit because like he thought he would never be able to use it, so he figures out how he can use it. He can incorporate. He can use it in the sports festival. So Deku, he's hype. He gets ready. He trains. He trains to use one for all a little bit more, so he can use more than 12%. I'm gonna say that his max now is 26%, and he is now able to use 13% one for all without showing the lightning. So that's how far he's able to get in the next 2 weeks, 1%. So now I'm gonna say that now Deku, everything happens the same as the anime. Everything happens the same. So Todoroki does challenge him a little. He does challenge Deku because he sees the quirk is kind of like his dad's, but it's kind of weird to him because he can't really explain it because his dad he can use it everywhere, but he can only use it in his feet. So that confuses Todoroki. Eh, that's what I'm gonna say that confusion makes it turns into blind rage because like Deku he's beating him, but let's just stick to where we are now. So Deku he gets like everyone gets ready like Deku since he got I'm gonna say he got, tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I think I placed him second because he did use one for all the test. So I'm gonna say that he placed second. So he doesn't get to do the speech. And same as the anime, Bakugo's is the same thing in the anime. And yeah, everything happens the same. Everyone boos Bakugo because, well, what he said in the whole thing. And now, now, they get ready to do the race, and 3, 2, 1, everyone starts sprinting. But Todoroki, everything I would say is the anime. Todoroki freezes everyone, so only a couple of people, like a couple of Class 1A students, a couple of Class 1B, 1C support course, some of them were able to, but not all of them. So some of them got stuck, and yeah, those are most of the relevant characters that got stuck. So yeah, so Deku was able to walk out of it. Instead of walking out though, he just flies because he sees it coming, and then he floats up, and then he starts flying towards Todoroki, and then they start a little like they start fighting a little bit, and then Deku he's like, I don't got time for this. Like ain't nobody got time for that. And then anybody got time for this? And then he starts just flying away because he's trying to focus on winning. He ain't focusing on no he don't care. So he's more ruthless in this timeline because he wants to win. He want to win. Like if you ever wanted to win something, you would be a little more competitive than you would be if you were your number. Like everyone would think that you would back out of everything, but like when it's a competition, you like yo, I'm taking this shit serious. So Deku just flies up. He flies as fast as he can. So he tries to go all out with his flames, and I'm gonna say Endeavor sees this, but like I think that he thinks that he's only using it on his feet because yeah. And then he's kind of getting a little mad because he wish Todoroki could do that because he doesn't use his flames. But I'm gonna say Todoroki can't even use it in his feet. Like even in the anime, he can't even use it on his feet. So like he can use it, but he can't do the things that Deku can do. So even if he did, he wouldn't be able to do the things that Deku would do because the flames go all towards his feet. And then he pushes himself a little bit, uses a little bit of one for all. Just I don't think he did it in the anime, so I can't say that he did it exactly as the anime. So he gets to the mud field, he's like flipping. I'm just gonna fly over this bitch. And he flies over it. Everything's the same as in the anime. And then Deku wins. And gets 10 million points. He's gonna get the same team as in the anime. So Tokoyami's in this team. Raka, May. I think that's all the people that was on his team. I'm gonna say he's gonna be like Bakugo when he like flies over to get other people's like points. Except he's not gonna be like Bakugo, arrogant as fudge and other crap. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, everything's ready. Deku, he he tells people to hold on tight. So like they grab onto his calves and like knees area, because I mean, except for May, but Deku tells May to not grab his feet. That might be dangerous, and then that's when she moves on to the legs, and then Deku, he's like, okay, and then 3, 2, 1, he starts flying. He puts a little more, so that means he definitely uses one for all, but he kicks it up a notch. He uses 5% of one for all, so he's able to fly. So Deku, he's flying. He's maneuvering, he's dodging. Mako, he tries to fly over to him, but then Tokoyami uses his dark shadow and he kicks him away, blocks him away, and he's kind of pissed. But then like Bulma, he's the same thing that he does in the anime. So Bakugo, he can't focus on Deku right now because he's focused on Bulma. Because yeah, and then uh, Todoroki starts focusing on Deku because he's like he thinks that he's like his father. He wants to get stronger than his father, so he thinks if he gets stronger, if he beats him, he can beat his father. But no, he ate. Deku ate your dad, bro. He ate your dad, bro. Chill out. And like Deku, he kind of knows about the whole complex thing with his dad and all that and whatnot. And I mean, Deku, he doesn't know about it until Deku reveals it. The yeah, and Deku, he's holding him off. He's holding, and then Ida doesn't say a thing. But since he reveals it in the whole flipping uh, in the exam, because he wants to see how fast Deku really is with his flames. He knows it might or might not work. And so he tries it, fails miserably. Deku psychs him out. Ye boy, you thought so. Yeah. And then like he's holding him out until time runs out. Then Bakugo, he finished with Monoma. He tries to go for Deku and time runs out. It's over. It's over. Like Toro gets second, Bakugo gets third, and Shinzo team gets fourth. I don't know how they got fourth, to be real. Which I don't know how they got fourth. Yeah. But hey, it don't matter. So they're ready for the 1v1s. Everything's like the anime. Ojiro, the tail man dude, he tells Deku about the dude's mind control. And he's more cautious. Like I did say in the beginning that he's gonna be like the OG Deku in the anime, but I would say he's more calm. Because he's got people that can back him up. Like Ojiro just tell this man that he got a mind control quirk, and if you talk to him, you're basically fucked. You're basically fucked, and you're messed up. So Deku thanks Ojiro for that kind gesture, and then they go to the stadium. They get ready to fight. Deku, he gets so straight for Sisha. He's like, I'm trying to finish this quick. I'm not trying to waste no time because he's in his head. He's like, I know I'm gonna talk to this man eventually, so I gotta be more careful. I gotta watch out. So Deku finishes it quickly, and I'm gonna say. Yeah, he knocks him out, finishes him. He does that side kick. He does like a normal kick to the gut that sends him flying. He had a little bit one for all with this, so it's just like a regular kick. And then once he's out the arena, and then they officially called Deku the winner. He's like, yeah, I do have an amazing court, but I don't need a quirk to kick your ass, bro. Like see, I didn't use no quirk whatsoever. Even though this heady, he knows he used 1% one for all, but like even though 1% is like equivalent to nothing, he still used a little bit of his quirk. Cause like he's confident, but he's not confident in his abilities. So sometimes whenever he be threatened, so he uses like a little bit of one for all. So yeah. And now every single other fight happens the same. And then yeah. I mean Deku does give Shinso whatever advice. Try to train your body if you're gonna like train your body, like train so that you can become better, you know, so you're better hand-to-hand combat. And then like you're more like an interrogation here. But if you ever wanna have a chance to go one on one with the villain, you gotta train your body, bro. Train real life. And then every single other fight happens the same. Now it's Deku versus Todoroki. Todoroki's like, I'm gonna only beat you with my eyes. And he's like, alright, shoot yourself. And then he starts go like he goes 10% one for all. Cause his limit now is 13. Even though he knows his limit is 26%, his limit is 13. He's not trying to go all out. And then, cause he doesn't know he wants to pretend that he doesn't know he has second quarter, because he want to shock everyone in the USJ that he had second quarter. And like he wants to pretend that he doesn't know he has second quarter. All right, he wants to pretend that he doesn't have a second quarter, but when he fights against Bakugo, he's gonna realize he has a second quirk. So, yeah. And then Deku, he does everything the same in the anime, except he uses his feet. He does use his fists too. Everyone's kind of shocked that he can do that, but like he's like, I trained not only to use my feet but also my fists too, because I know I'm not gonna always be able to use my feet. So yeah, and then he starts flying, and then he's like, Todoroki, bro, like, use your flames, bro. Like, the only way you could probably beat me is by using your flames. And then Todoroki's kind of shocked when he said probably, cause he in his head he's thinking that I'm weak, bro. That's the reason why he uses flames. And then he's like, oh yeah, and then like everything I'm saying is animated, like they do the thing. Like he's very he doing that side kick. He does that high kick, except he's like flying in the air, and then like he kicks Todoroki out of bounds using 13% one for all the max he could use plus flames. Then that ends Todoroki. Not like that ends, but like he's knocked out. Cool. And then every other fight I have to say, and then now it's Bakugo versus Deku, the fight that y'all have been waiting for. So Bakugo, he's excited because he hasn't fought Deku in a long time. He wants to see how strong he is. And then Deku, he's like, oh, I'm fighting against this jackass again. Well, this is gonna be fun. This is going to definitely be fun. And then Deku, he's like, all right, man, let's do this. And that's what Bakugo said. Deku's like, you're on. And then Midnight, she's like, go. And then boom, like explosions and flames. Whoo, Deku goes all out, 30%. That's the most he goes. Like he runs top, he uses 30% one for all, and flies 30% one for all, and then punches 30% one for all. Boom, boom, like explosions, everything. I'm gonna say in the climax of the battle, Deku and Bakugo, he uses howitzer impact, and then it clears out, and Deku he's okay, and then like Deku he goes straight through that explosion, like the dust, and then he goes straight through, and then he punches. He went 2% up, so he uses 15. That's where lightning slowly. It's like it starts out as sparks, starts as sparks, and then like he's punching, and then I'm gonna say that in Bakugo's mind, he's thinking, "What is this? Is he finally able to use his flames on his arms?" And no, he's not gonna be able to use flames in his arms. Like I said, he's only able to use it in his feet. But that's what Bakugo thinks. And then Deku, he's punching them quicker and quicker, and then he uses 50% King's Bakugo, and then like Bakugo, he's still in the fight. He's kind of hurt, but he's still in the fight, and everything they keep punching, kicking. How is their impact? Like Bakugo, I would say he throws 3 how to impact before his arms actually start to crumble slowly, and then Deku, he goes 18%. He goes 3 more percent. That's where the lightning actually shows. And then Bakugo, he starts to notice this. But then I'm gonna say Deku knocks him out so hard that Bakugo even forgets that Deku even had lightning. Like it's visible that Bakugo could see it. Probably even Midnight and the other dude that was there, Cementos. But everyone else in the stadium won't be able to know, except for All Might. Because like I feel like he can sense if Deku's using one for all or not. And then like he wins, and then like he wins. He got first. He got first. And he got first in everything. And part 5, I'm gonna go to the internships and all that, and I'll see you guys in the next part. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below any suggestions you want for other whips, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.